Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. I know this is 22. How are we doing, guys? And welcome back to another episode. Right, we have just gone into October 1, and first thing we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to have a little look here. I have noticed it can be a little bit temperamental on the accepting. Like wool there, 5,500. Yeah, I did notice that when I was loading it. It kept like dropping down and not staying, you know, like proper full. Now, we've slept overnight, and to be honest, we've made 47 litres. I don't think this wool production is going to be very quick, to be honest. It might be... yeah, we might end up regretting this one. But yeah, what we're going to do today, guys, is we are going to be... yes, the soybeans are ready. There we go. That is today's plan. There is a harvester somewhere on this farm. There we go. There is the harvester. We also need... yeah, we need to do the weeds as well. I completely forgot about that one. But yeah, today's plan, guys, is to get this harvesting done. That is literally all we've got. I say all we've got to do. It's what we've got to do first thing. We do need to send the little Ford off to go and make some money. He's got to cover his own payment, basically. So yeah, we do have that to do. Do we get straw off soybean? It does look like it, actually. Doesn't look like it's spraying it out, so yeah, this probably isn't going to be like a massive field and a massive quantity of soybeans. This is kind of just let's sell some soybeans and make some money kind of deal. Yeah, we do need to get in that field with the herbicide. I was hoping to hoe it, and I didn't get a chance to do it last month. I knew there was something I was meant to do last month, but you know, it is what it is. And we pressed the correct button today. Right, first thing I'm going to just kind of talk about, guys, tomorrow, which will be Wednesday for me, as you're getting this, I'm going to be recording a double episode because Thursday I've got a huge delivery coming on Thursday, and it's going to take me several hours to deal with it and go through it kind of thing. So I will be recording a double episode tomorrow. So if you are one of the few YouTube members, you will get access to technically Friday's video at some point tomorrow. I do like to do it where I just record one day before, because it kind of gives me a chance to be more interactive with everybody. But yeah, if I don't do it this way, there's no chance there'll be a video at all on Friday. So I'm gonna record Friday's video on Wednesday as well. So I'm kind of just letting you guys know, really. So that's kind of what's going to be going on. Right, we have nearly done a headland. I do want to get this straight on. I tell you what, let's just have a gander for a minute. Let's just have a gander. Oh, that's going to leave the shop very soon, and I can't afford it. Is there anything job-wise? No, we can't do cultivating. There is a ploughing contract. Right, we're going to accept the ploughing contract, because at least we know the ploughing contract works. Yes, you will definitely do. Let's go and send the Ford. We can use the Volvo to get the probably 5,000 litres of soybean. So we might as well go and send the Ford off to go and earn his own wage. It's got to be an £8,000 contract or more, because at the end of the day, he has to pay for his own contract, but he also has to pay for the wages to go do these contracts at the same time. Create job. Oh, I keep doing this. For some reason, I have to be out of the tractor, do this, create a job, and then we're going to go all the way to here, and all the way to here, and start job. Are you going to figure out where to go? Yes, I get it. You blocked line up. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. He can go and foul that field up. Yeah, we're definitely getting straw off this field, so that's quite good as well. Now, just to give everybody another heads up, I have been, I've been talking about working on a couple of mods and that in the background. I am very tempted just to kind of give you a little show once I've done this field, what we've been doing. But yeah, I've been working on converting over the i4 Williams trailers. Now, I technically converted them over to 22, and I didn't release them. I kept my version for myself. Yeah, I might bring one into this episode as a free gift because I kind of need to test it. I need to test the trailers, and the easiest way to test them is to use them. So yeah, I'm tempted about just doing that. But yeah, I've basically made a pack and put all the i4 Williams trailers you could get, put them all into one pack. I am going to be slimming down the pack a little bit because there's a couple of trailers I would never use. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that. So if you're wondering at some point why I might have just given us a little free gift, that'll be why. Right, as you can see, we're going to get on with this, and I'm going to get the radio turned on for a little bit, and we're going to try and get this field absolutely smashed out in the next couple of minutes. As you can see, we have nearly got this field done. I did say we were going to get about 5,000 litres, and to be honest, I don't even think we're going to get 5,000 litres. This is... but it's cash at the end of the day. That's kind of what this field was for. Just about a little bit of cash. I am going to leave this field empty though, because I'm going to make this into a bigger field with the field next to it. So we don't have to rush to get this one turned around, but we will yeah, the canola field I think we've planted, we're definitely going to make it one big field. It makes sense to do it, to be honest. I might even include this path at the side here, make the field a little bit bigger still. Can't do that though, obviously, until our plough comes back. Also, we can't do it till next harvest season, so this field is probably going to sit empty for nearly a year. That really does suck, to be honest, you know, but there's nothing we can... I don't think there's nothing we can plant in it other than like oilseed radish, really, and well, it's not really worth planting, to be honest, when you've got precision farming. Right, last little bit and we are all done on this field, apart from obviously, you know, getting the straw and stuff, but the straw can be, yeah, it's not a rush. And there we go. We didn't even get 5,000 litres. That's just crazy how poor that is. Crazy. Right, let's get in the old Volvo. Whoa, a bit of stutter there. I do get it once in a while, actually, especially first person. But like I say, I'm not using DLS or anything like that. I am just using the pure resolution 4K on maximum settings while recording in 4K, so it can get a little bit stuttery sometimes, especially on first person. I just think the quality of non-DLS is so much better. The only downside is it's not perfect. Right, there we go. So that's what we've got to do. Let's just go and check in on our little ploughing contract. Oh, he's doing a nice job. Whoa, he's doing... That's a weird way of doing it. Lovely. Yeah, he's going to go and earn his own wages. While we're waiting for that to empty, we might as well just check on our cows. We do need to be putting some silage in very, very soon. Definitely. Chickens obviously got plenty of feed, getting plenty of eggs. And the sheep. We have more sheep, guys. We've got even more sheep. We do need to be putting water in. I still haven't put water in yet. Right, what we're going to do then as well, I did announce that we would be selling the harvester. Because, to be honest, it's not big enough for what we need. We need to be harvesting a lot quicker than what we are at the moment. So, yeah. We've got to get this taken to the shop. I'm hoping to maybe buy the harvester header that I want. Now the harvester header is only going to be about 2 meters wider than what we're using, but the thing is, it's going to be 2 meters on every single pass. It's going to be 50% bigger on every pass, so every 2 passes would have technically been 3. And well, look how many times we have to do the passes. We've got another pallet of wool already, and our spinnery is not making wool quick enough. I'm starting to notice these very cheap productions are not worth it, to be quite honest. If it takes 10 months to create 1 pallet, it's not worth it. But we can't afford a full-size spinnery. And even if we could afford a full-size spinnery, we couldn't now because we'd lose 4,500 litres of wool. That's inside the spinnery. So we're going to have to keep the little baby spinnery. I just kind of wish we could increase the output of it. Well, we technically could, but I'm not going to screw with the game XML files. The only XML file I have changed is the grass one. I do like taller grass. Is this like 22? Do we get an extra bonus if we fix and repair and paint? Or is it just... does it not really matter? I'll tell you what, let's figure it out. Repaint, repair, and sell? Whoa! Repaint, repair, and sell. Wow, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Right, let me just go on to the harvester headers because I am very curious. We've got 6 meters, 6.6, so ooh, it would leave us a little bit short. We could maybe go for that 152. It'd leave us 10 grand in the bank. So selling the harvester would get us this one. We could maybe go for the class green because we would be going for the class dominator. So if we were to get that, no, we're not getting that because it's too expensive. Yeah, maybe that's what we're going to be looking at. So we're not going to go crazy with the money and sell everything. I could get that baler right now. That baler would make our life. Go do some baling contracts. Right, so we are looking. I'm here for a reason. I'm on the wrong menu. What a shock. I'm looking just to see what we've got. Silage is actually maximum price right now. We have something over in our... Here's what we'll do. Let's go and drop this off. I'm a little bit like, what do we do today? What do we do? And yeah, a little bit... We've got so much to do and so little... so little to do, sorry. There's so much I want to do. So we have over here a buffalo's milk. Oh wow, that's like that's nearly best price, guys. Maximum value is 5,000, so it's £200 off best price. That's worth selling. I'm not one pallet is not going to lose us that much money. So let's go and get rid of the pallet of milk. And it might not be selling it at the best location. I'm tempted to about buying that baler. The problem is we cannot make 180 silage, but we can make 180 hay, and we can make 180 straw. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let's take this just round the corner. It doesn't take us long just to get around here. Hang on a minute. How much are eggs? I know we've got a pallet of eggs as well. Eggs are 2, 2, 1, 2. I tell you what, let's take eggs to the bakery as well, no matter what. Let's see if we can maybe look at this baler. This is where I go and the baler just instantly leaves the shop because I get the money. But I kind of don't want to... I don't want to get the... I know I'm using super strength, but I'm not going to get in there with a second pallet. Trust me, I'm not that good yet, guys. I'm not that good. And we might as well take that little bit of pallet as well. Now we're going to have to deal with taking this. This is why I was thinking of gifting us a little I4 Williams trailer. Because to be quite honest with you, it's also a flatbed. So let's take these to the bakery and let's just find out how much we've got here. Gotta go steady, gotta go steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Actually, slow and steady is just going to waste the episode time. Yeah, we might not get loads and loads done in this episode. This episode was mainly about getting that harvested field done and looking at getting the field that weeded. And we will weed, just got to take this really first to the shop. That was crazy. There you go, look at that. Does buffalo milk not cook? Did I really just do that? Buffalo milk only goes to... Oh my god, no way. Oh, guys, why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you tell me before the episode's released? Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically drive this all the way to the dairy. So I will see you all in a minute. Right, guys, let's play a little game. How many of you were screaming that I was in the right place to begin with? I was just at the wrong drop-off point. It's alright, you can put it in the comments, you can all have a good laugh. I've literally just driven to the freaking dairy for no reason. Literally, I went to the dairy because it said buffalo milk. I have bottled buffalo milk. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have come this way. Bump. And this is the one where I needed to be. So originally I was to one side, and then I can't believe it. I can't believe I've literally just driven pretty much halfway around the map for absolutely no reason. But at the end of the day, this is what my channel's all about. We're not perfect. We will make mistakes. We will have great fun while making the mistakes, and we'll have great fun well, you'll have great fun laughing at my great mistakes. So yeah, it is what it is. Right, we can turn that off because we don't need the beacon on anymore. I did put the beacon. I'm trying to get in the habit of using the beacons when I drive round. I'm trying to get in the habit. I never said it was working. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to drop off the wheel weight. The weight. We're going to use this one to go and do some herbiciding. And I'm hoping, just hoping, there is enough in this. Well, look, there's 46%. So what we'll do is we'll start using the 46%. And then we'll just, if we have to go to the shop, we'll go to the shop. But I am going to get the radio turned on pretty early on this because of how much procrastination we have done in this episode. It's been a long morning, guys. It's been a long morning. Yeah, let's just... I don't think I've got the spot sprayer on this. I don't even think spot spray is an option. Maybe it is, maybe not. But yeah, that's it. We'll get the radio turned on, guys, and we'll get this field completely done. Tried to do that in a time lapse, but that really wasn't working very well. Yeah, that field's done, but I've got no. There we go. So we've got to basically see, we do have weeds over here and we do have weeds over here in 21, 29. But yeah, we might as well go and jump that. That's what I was trying to do in the time lapse, and it just failed miserably. It took me a minute to realize what had happened. As our supporters board, guys, if your name is on there, I do massively appreciate everything and all the support, guys. I'm not 100% sure why it keeps coming up as pixelated, to be honest. I might change the file from DDS PNG later on, but DDS does tend to work better. It always used to, but 25 is a completely different game. So it'll be worth trying different things. Right, as you can see though, we've got 784 litres. It isn't enough space to go and fill the tank again, so we might do these fields and then run out of herbicide, which means we've got to go all the way back to the shop, which really does suck. Also, I've just realised that I could have done these with a hoe, but we don't have a hoe. Our ploughing contract is nearly finished as well. I can't believe how long that's taken to do. Although saying that I procrastinated a lot today, it's not really the game's fault. I think the best thing we can do is just to hang on a minute. Wow. Yeah, he's really struggling up that hill, isn't he? But he's done it. He's done a cracking job. Look how lovely that field looks. And the fact that he's done... There we go. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's just get that there. I'm just going to get it turned around, guys. That's kind of what I'm here for. Just to turn it around, really, and try and get it back to the farm. Can I send this back without... Yeah, I don't want it to do a job, though. That's the problem. I don't want it to do a job. I just want it to... Can we please just go here? No. Create job. I always forget to press the freaking start button. Oh, he is going to go back. I wasn't 100% sure if he would drive all the way back, guys, or if he had to physically do a job. I never really used the AI worker system in 22 because it didn't really work very well. I do know Courseplay is officially released though, but I am trying to stay away from using Courseplay. But only because I'm trying to give like the new game mode, you know, the new AI system chance to work. Now, that's not always guaranteed to be brilliant, but if I get Courseplay, which I so want to do, but the minute I get Courseplay, I won't use the in-game work system ever again. And I'm trying to give it as good a chance as I can to do. I did do a little bit of research as well into the precision farming issues we're having. It would turn out we are not the only one. I was reading a Reddit post yesterday. There's tens and tens and tens of comments. I'd have said hundreds, but I don't think there was even 100. But there was tens and tens of comments. The amount of people having the same problem as I've been having. They're having it on grass cutting. No, they're not. They're having it on baling contracts, which we nearly did. Baling contracts. They're having it on hoeing, weeding, cultivating. Some of them are even having the problem on ploughing contracts. Now, personally, I've not had it on a ploughing contract yet. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen at some point. Maybe on a smaller field it might happen. I do seem to do relatively big fields where there might be a little bit more of a tolerance. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of just going off what little bit of information I can find. But yeah, we are not the only ones to have this problem. It's nice to know we're not the only ones having the problem. It's just also sucks that Giants released it. And I don't even know, like, I don't want to say like bad things about it, but how can you release precision farming where you can't even do contract? Did nobody test it? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like give hate on it, because I love precision farming, but how can you release DLC that doesn't work like a lot? I mean, it's not even like it's a little bit, it's just a lot. Why? Yeah, I don't understand it. I put bug reports in though, guys. I put a bug report in for every single one. So from what I found, Giants, like, the quicker to get it repaired, the more bug reports they need. So I put a bug report in for weeding. I put a bug report in for hoeing. I put a bug report in for cultivating. Do you know what I mean? I did it for every single one. But I labelled it all basically as like precision farming. Yeah, you know, it's no good if we can't use precision farming. So if anyone is having the problem, I would recommend going to the website and putting in a bug report. Basically, it won't fix it if they don't know about it. And the more people that find the problem and report it, the quicker the quicker it may get fixed. Like I say, I love playing Farming Simulator. That thing's come back for playing the game, but I can't say it's brilliant when major DLC doesn't work. And I wouldn't lie to you and be like, oh yeah, you know. That's just not who I am. There's no point. You know, you all know how bad the precision farming and problems are at the moment, so there's no point lying about them. Just gonna get this field done, and then that is gonna be us for today, basically. I was hoping to get all this done in a time lapse and then probably go and do a small job. That remotely didn't happen, so it is what it is. Just need to make sure that we've got all the weeds and all the fields. I'm so glad nothing comes here. We've got all the weeds there, all the weeds there, all the weeds there. There's no weeds in our grass field. So yeah, at some point, once we've harvested 31, guys, we are going to join 31 and 103 together. That's going to be how we do this. As you can see, we've got the weeding contract. We've got the weeding on our fields done. I'm going to just stay there. We've got the buffalo milk sold. We've got the production for the spinnery up and running. We got that up and running in the last episode, but we have got it up and running again today. I think the only thing I'm probably going to do off recording now, guys, is I'm probably just going to give the cow some silage. Maybe go give the sheep some water. They're kind of jobs I don't like to do on the videos, because this series isn't really about the cows. It was kind of about, you know, playing the game, you know, doing the different things. You know, I am hoping to bring a small holding series soon, which is going to be based on cows. And looking after cows and stuff, and that's where it'll be like, oh, you'll see me feed cows quite a bit and all that kind of stuff. But for now, guys, all I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. It makes all the difference to channel growth, and we are trying to grow as a channel. And if you're not already subscribed, guys, hit the subscribe button. But until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.